Hello, and welcome to Surreal Talk. This is Marcus.
And this is Marissa.
Today we will be talking about two artists. The first one, mine, will be Jackson Pollock. He was born January 28, 1912, in Wyoming, of all places. Um, he is considered an abstract expressionist painter, as well as a surrealist painter. Um, he was he was influenced by Picasso as well as Diego Rivera. None of those are American artists, and yet Jackson Pollock is himself an American artist. Um, it's also been hypothesized that what is it? Um, Native American sand painting influenced his work. Um, and yeah, he paints in a style that it allows the artist to express the emotions that he is feeling at that time. So the first work that well, this work, not the first, just this work that I will be mentioning is called Full Fathom 5. Um, it is an action style painting, so what that means is instead of putting paint on the brush and then it's kind of like wiping it on the canvas, he would put paint on the brush and splat it on the canvas. Okay. So he called, well, not he called this style, but the style was referred to as action style painting, and that's what that's what allowed him to get his emotions onto the canvas. This piece is it's an oil painting, oil on canvas, and if you look at the actual piece, I don't think you can see it on this one, but if you look at the actual piece, then you would be able to see hints of cigarette butts and keys and stuff like that. He would be smoking during this, and if one fell onto the painting, he would just leave it. And every now and then he'd actually put pieces that he found around the room in his art pieces.
And for my piece, the artist is Charles Courtney Curran. He's an impressionist painter that was born in Hartford, Kentucky in 1861, right after the Civil War started. He moved to New York to study at the National Academy of Design and the Art Students League. Curran used wide brush strokes when painting and focused mainly on middle-class women in most of his pieces. He would, no, actually, never mind. Curran focused primarily on oil paint on panel, which is how he made his piece in the Luxembourg Garden. He painted this piece during, this piece is actually not the piece that you're seeing currently, but he painted this piece during his time enrolled in the Academy Julian, where he often did paintings of women performing various daily tasks in something called plein air, which is paintings centered around various outdoor scenes, oftentimes in like parks or valleys and whatnot. According to the book Americans in Paris, Curran completed the scene during his second year in Paris, presenting on a small panel a detailed account of the activities that the French enjoyed in the city's parks. Curran captured the blend of art with daily life so typical in Paris, including in his painting in the Luxembourg Gardens, Auguste Nicholas Kane's regal sculpture of a lion. He oftentimes included various sculptures that he had found in Paris into his paintings. That was a common theme. In the Luxembourg Garden is currently displayed in the Terra Foundation for America Art in Chicago, Illinois. And And continuing back to the painting, Curran often would paint a woman in the forefront of the picture, and she would always be in the current styles of that and the trends of the city's fashions. And he would always portray as well children and nannies, just everyone in motion, children running, playing games, people on picnics, and scattered throughout especially the background of the picture, he would put oranges and reds and yellows also to contrast the darker greens that were throughout the painting. Curran moved back to, I believe, New York later on, where he died.